keep the
It's
play
stuck
button.
at 99.
Oh yeah, play it.
Play button. So, okay, it's a lot of steps. It takes a while to understand this stuff. Okay.
Okay.
While it's unfinished.
But if when you go out to work using FPGA, this is one of the things you want to use. I can guarantee you that. Okay. Because what? I'm sorry.
BSP stands for Bill Support Package?
That's
Board.
Board.
Support.
Board. Is that gonna be on some weird example, on some weird question?
Yes, you know that. Board.
Put that in some.
Alright, so I'm finished building. So right now, there's nothing to build here because it's a blank project. Okay, so you can expand that. We're going to add a source file to it. So right click, new, C source file. Okay,
Source file.
C source file. And then the file name should be app32 underscore main dot C. Okay?
Underscore main dot C.
Main dot C.
With small letters.
Yes.
حتى اللي
Okay.
فوق.
And then finish.
حتى اللي فوق.
Professor,
Yes.
or wait, can you go back?
Hold on. You want
Are the voltages for the pins 3.0 or 3.3?
What does that say?
3.3.
3.3 underscore main dot C.
Wait,
3.3 volt LV, 3.3 volt TTL, LV TTL.
LVTCL, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so this is a blank code, it doesn't do anything.
Small letters.
Yes, remember, constants, names are all uppercase. Variables, functions, connections are all lowercase. We seldom to use uppercase to do variables, unless it's constant.
Dot C.
All right, so we
Professor.
can, yeah?
So even the source folder, it's shown for us like capital letters.
What, you type in capital.
So should I type it in capital in the
No, it's
bottom?
okay, leave it like that.
Don't worry about it.
All right,
Finish.
right, so now we're gonna add the code.
What does that second word? MKs?
We need to include the libraries. So include stdio.h. That's the standard printf, scanf stuff. Include,
stdlib.
in this case, we use the systems.h. System.h. The system.h is everything reference to what you create in QSys.
Oh,
The
that's
system.h will address all the libraries that you use for the hardware that's specified in the QSys. If you do not include that, the tool does not know there's LEDs you need to control. Okay? All right?
Why do you have a question mark next to it?
Don't worry. Next, include, this one is pretty long. Altera types. Okay? ALT underscore types dot H. Okay? It specifies every type that's defined by the Altera corporation. We don't care what's inside, okay, but we need it.
Did you delete the comments before?
Yeah, I delete all the comments.
So
What?
Just ALT.
ALT, yeah.
I think that's fair.
Next, in order to use the parallel input output, you need to include the parallel input output library. In this case, it's called Verilog, okay? Altera Avalon underscore PIO dot reg S dot H underscore dot H dot
Underscore.
okay?
Does it matter if you use greater than or less than signs or,
No, double quote. Double quote, double quote. Once we finish the lecture, the code will be on Euler. Okay? So once you finish fixing your project, you can run this and everything should work fine. Okay? All right. So these are all the libraries we need to include. So you should save your file. Yeah. So what we're going to do is first we need to define a function that will give some delay. Okay. So if you want some delay in your code, what do you need to do? There's no wait.
Why?
no break, no delay, like no while, no, yes,
If then.
no, okay, no sleep.
Wow.
What do you mean you want the code?
I want to generate some delay in the code such that every time I run those code, I can get some delays.
Generating money once in
Oh, I got 62 warning.
That's good.
So
Yeah. While somebody use sleep, what's the right way to do it?
if
Say it again. For loop is correct. You should use a for loop.
a for loop.
So how do I write a function that will give us some delay? So now we call this function void delay say block. This function will give some delay. And how do we write the function?
Professor,
Yes.
so do I open NIOS 2 after this?
Yes.
Level? Okay.
Okay.
What wouldn't you do 4, and then you would have to put a counter for a second, or assign an integer to be, or some
It's like 4 and then like
and then
millisecond.
4, yeah. It's all coming back
What
to
do
me.
I type here? Line number 9. What do I need to type?
Integer x. That's your counter. And then you type 4 x.
You can declare it inside the port.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
you cannot. That's what violates the C99 standard.
And then you do parentheses.
Violates Geneva
Cannot do that.
Conventions.
So
if you do
how?
that.
So the thing is, how long do we want it to count up to? Because we need to know that.
Say 500,000.
Okay, so 500,000. So for x is less than 500,000.
What is the standard?
Well, first you have to put the parentheses, and then wait, what it needs to be, and then what it does.
Can I hear you? Everybody please quiet. All right. Can I hear you? Yes.
Oh, that's right. No, comma,
Parenthesis, semicolon.
semicolon, and then x is less than 500,000, and then plus x.
500,000.
X plus plus, whatever we want to do.
Why is it 500?
Usually we
Because he said he
start
wanted
with
to count up to 500,000.
Oh. Wait, that's what you said.
Yeah. He said that when I asked him like how much he wanted to count up to.
And then for
First, for delay usually we use the word D.
Oh, okay.
why do you want increments?
Billy, do you know what I have to do?
But something is missing. Now listen to me, please. When you finish the entire project, the compiler will come here and look at your function. So this function sets a variable, and then you go through the variable, but it doesn't do anything else.
Well, do you want it to do anything else?
The variable does not do anything except increment.
Yeah.
So nobody is reading a variable, nobody is doing anything with the variable. So sometimes the compiler will say this is useless, take it out. That's gone. Okay? So you never get a delay. So one thing that you need to remember is you have to write some code that
0?
work with all different kind of compilers. If you have a situation where you want some delay and then you want a variable to stay in the program, regarding the compiler will kick it out or not, you have to do something extra to make sure that the compiler will not go in there and start deleting the D's. Okay? Because you look at this piece of code, it doesn't do anything. It just delay, consuming time. Okay? So to do that, you need to use the keyword. Volatile is a keyword. Volatile means keep this variable, don't change it. Don't remove it. I need it. So it's very useful if you have any variable that's not set by the program. So for example, you're reading in some buttons from the board. Okay? How does the program know there's a button? It doesn't know that. How does the program can predict the value of the button? He cannot know that. So what he'll do, he will sometimes try to delete these variables because it's not changing the value. But actually, the function that you are going to use to interface with the button is going to give you the value. But the compiler doesn't know that that function is doing that. So any variable that's not set by the program itself can be deleted by the compiler. Okay? So using the keyword volatile is going to keep those variables undelete. Okay? So a lot of times you use the keyword volatile. So
Even
to
if
keep
I-
this variable, do not delete. Okay? And don't give me this warning message saying that I is defined but not referenced. All right? Yeah.
No, I was gonna ask like, what do I do once I open up NIOS too? But if you're doing this all way,
Yeah. So no problem.
yeah.
That's standard procedure. No big deal. So now we can have the int. Okay. Let's put a printf here. Print f. This is APP32. Okay. So this is a program. It has a delay loop or delay function. It has a printf. So right now you can save and build this project. Okay. Build project.
Can you move this? What did you say? Printf what? Oh, app.
Okay. So you should build properly. The memory footprint should be 28 kilobytes.
New line.
So just build project, not build all.
Build project, not build all. Build all means everything we built. Build project. So this project print out. So if you run it, it will print out. Okay. So now,
So we don't.
if you build, that means syntax fine. Your code is fine. You need to start adding your stuff to it. Okay. All right. So our goal is to use the LED. So I need to show you the function to use the LED.
Cool.
There's one function to control the LED. Well, there's a set of functions to control the LEDs individually. There's also a set of functions to control LED in parallel. So you can do everything at once, or you can do individually. Okay. So I'm going to show you both. Now you can also read the value of LED, but it doesn't really mean anything. It means that if you turn it on before, when you read it back, it says it's on. But it doesn't know that actually there's no connection to the LED. Understand? It does not sense the physical presence of the LED. It only shows you the last known value written to the LED. So the function to turn on a LED is this one. Okay, uppercase. IO, right, underscore, Altera, underscore, Avalon, underscore, PIO, underscore, set, underscore, bits, parentheses. And the name of LED is LED underscore green, underscore name, or base. Sorry, base. And then space, which LED to turn on? I want number bit 0.
This space is
Professor,
Yes,
Can you spell Altera?
I did. No problem. You'll catch that. Additional R. Okay? Remember, I green, LED underscore green underscore base. You want that? LED underscore green underscore base. Yes, what error do we got?
How do I resolve an undefined reference to me? What error do you have? I don't know why.
Should I show you?
I don't know why it says undefined reference to me. But it has more
Green.
Professor.
And there was when I first built it.
Yes,
But
but
first
I
I
can
ran
show you
to
what
E.
about the project. New,
Oh.
right click, new.
Okay, new, the other one, the first one?
This one?
Yes.
Okay. Is your compile, is your build?
Professor, I'm getting problem with one of those. I don't know why.
Open again.
With the form. Is there anything to say?
No, you need to save your file first. You haven't saved your file.
I did.
No, you did not. Now it is saved. Build
No,
again.
I mean when I
Build again.
was planning to build it before. When I did
Name
already
it
say.
APP.
I have an odd error.
Finish
I have
it.
an odd error. It thinks there's an X in here when there's not.
And then wait.
Oh.
Come on, Cam.
That would be okay.
It's like,
Balik badan kemana?
oh, this is a name, and then just
Yeah.
stopping right
Yeah.
there.
Cool. Thank you.
Remember,
Good to, I'll remember that.
tools will not save the file.
Include
Right?
it,
You gotta make it save. Otherwise, you remember the last no save. You be able to do something. If you never save the
right
file,
click
the
on
thing
this
file is
What
blank.
did you get the error?
Go to Neos to.
Right.
That makes sense.
I still getting more errors. What do you mean? Here.
Okay, so you change the version to 30.
Does it look like an X to you? And it's like, yes, it does.
Okay, change all this to 30.
The software wasn't wrong. I was just an idiot.
Even this one.
It's none, so forget it. Okay, generate it.
Your includes are wrong. Just look at your spelling, yes. And then I need to borrow your board.
Finish?
Yeah.
Oh, so much. Okay, is it there? Right click on it.
All right, are we good? Are we building the thing properly?
Generate. And then build a project. Okay, so,
اه زين هذه.
okay, build a project. Right click on it. Right
لا
click.
لا بس هذا بعد.
Build a project. Somewhere here. Okay, build a project.
Save it.
Oh, yeah.
دقيقة Altera okay.
I haven't even looked at the lab report. What's the format? Is it just?
It's weird. I haven't really looked it over that well.
خلينا نسوي له سيف. نرجع نسوي له
the
build جديد.
Okay, right click on it. Use software.
All right.
Okay, name it APP
So
32.
next step is to run the code.
How would you do that?
And you program my board.
Finish. Okay, double click on it.
You go back
Okay,
to course?
So
No, I need to
you
download my
need a
board.
code.
Oh, okay. You didn't do that yet.
All right.
Oh, it's perfect. Right now.
Yo, I need to see the code.
All right.
Post it.
So I'm good. I'm ready. So now go to run configurations and select the EPP32.
Hey, Professor,
Yeah?
would this have worked if we used the DD0 Nano?
No, it will not work.
Would it not work?
Yeah.
Where did you just go to?
What is a mistake here?
بس unresolved include.
Check your typing first. Check your,
I did.
make sure they're all right.
That's what I did.
So it was under run. I was like,
I'll be there. All right, so 32, apply, and then you need to refresh the connection. Right now, there's no connection between your board and your Neos too. You need to refresh it so that you can see the connection pop up.
Tier
All right?
underscore AVAOON double one
Hey.
So apply and run.
underscore PIO.
Apply and run. And then you will go to 100%.
The last library, see?
Over here. Last library.
Altera, PIO, register. No, there's an underscore there. Did you get that?
Yeah, there is underscore over here. And there is underscore over here. And here.
I need to look at this. I need to look at this because this one looks to me is correct.
Yep, that's what it says.
Altera underscore Avalon underscore your
don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Yeah, I need to look at this again. Yes, I cannot just look at it and tell you what's wrong.
Okay, we're done.
All right. So right now,
What is the next step first? So you refresh something? From where?
بس ركب هذا الجهاز
you read this? No,
بعدين سوى له
Stuck
ريبيلد
here for feels like years.
وبنى
Just one? Hold on a second. Let me check. Maybe I get the numbers wrong.
I've been stuck at 61 for what feels like years.
Fun finish. Put F32 here, so it did a thing.
Yeah.
But it didn't, right, it didn't turn on.
The main bees.
I have no ELF file. I think
Oh, you have to make it base 1.
Yeah, we didn't reach this step.
Is that
This is our next step.
I don't know what you're doing. Did you
Here,
move
face. I know here the first time.
Oh, I moved it to the top.
I'm stuck.
Yeah, it's 1, not 0.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say.
Oh,
it's
now
like-
I'm at 63.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
1.
I
It's
figured
bit
everything
number
would
1.
work because it's.
Okay, bit number 1.
Can I cancel it
Do I
running?
have that light?
Yeah, bit number 1. No, there's no bit number 0. Alright, so let me,
That's the bottom.
Because I kept on doing it.
what? Well, it's bit number 1, so let me put that here.
Wait, how did this? Okay. Oh, it doesn't define this.
Billy.
Yeah, it doesn't do it. Yeah, it's normal.
Oh, it's normal.
Professor,
So I just need
Yeah.
to compile
that
it
value
and
that you
build.
entered, is that in hex?
No, it's a decimal location, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Billy, so after I built it, what do I build project?
Yeah, I think.
Is it
Make you
6 or
save it
7?
first.
Huh?
Make sure you save it first.
S7H.
Same as I.
What did he do?
Yeah, your function is wrong.
You already programmed.
Line number 18. Look at my screen, look at your screen.
Once, right?
Look at my screen, look at your screen. Remember, it is 1. 1 means bit 1,
Board has already been programmed.
bit 2, bit 3, bit 4, stuff like that. No bit 0, because we don't have a bit 0.
Professor. So I read the program. Do I
غيرها
build
كانت
everything
صفر.
too?
اي هو غيرها
Yeah,
على واحد
yeah.
طيب وش المشكله؟
Did you
الحين
put that
عنده
one?
لاين طيب
Yeah, it's already been.
Okay,
حط له
that's
سبيس
Clicking things by accident.
Whatever.
So that's bit